Hey everybody, Pete Dougherty along with Tom Silverstein of PackersNews.com and JSOnline.com. Tom, we just watched a kind of a remarkable game. The Packers looked dead in the water, looked like their season was maybe even dead, even though it's really early, and yet they come out with a 33-30 win. What do you make of it? What do you think happened there at the end, and what do you think of where they are right now?
Well, I think it was really a matter of having Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. You know, you put Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams in San Francisco's huddle in the last 2-3 minutes of the game, and they win the game. I really thought the Packers looked like a bad team. You know, I think they look like a team that has a few good players, but are not a very good team. They weren't very well coached. They weren't very well prepared.
No one was making from, they got off to the decent start, and then for the next 40 minutes, nobody made a play.
Yeah, and I mean, really, San Francisco is not a horrible team, as bad as they look, but they just got beat by Arizona, which is a really bad team.
Mm-hmm.
They had to come, 2,000 miles or whatever, however many miles, play in cold weather that the Packers had practiced in. And for all intents and purposes, they kicked the Packers' butt all up and down the field. It was, again, that came down to Rodgers, Adams, and a few other big plays that really turned the game in their direction.
And if you're the 49ers, you got to feel like you totally blew a game. And even the thing that jumped out was, the Packers get the ball back with 5.5 minutes to go, and they need a score to tie, and they go 3 and out, and they hadn't gotten any stops. So I thought, this is it. And 2-3-1 with the Rams coming up at Seattle, at Minnesota, at New England, at Chicago, all these games. The only way you have a chance to get the playoffs is if 8-7-1 wins the division. And so I thought they were dead in the water, and then lo and behold, they get a stop, they take the ball down for a touchdown, and then King gets an interception, they get the field goal, and there they are sitting at 3-2-1. I still think, though they saved their season, they still have a long way to go to make it a season worth saving.
Yeah, I don't see it with them, and maybe something magical will happen after the bye. But, against a team like the Rams, you get down by 3 touchdowns or 17 points, you're not coming back against the Rams like you did against the 49ers. You're probably not going to do it against New England either. And you probably aren't going to do it against even like a Seattle. So all that stuff that they went through first 6 weeks of the year, it's going to be a lot tougher to do now.
Well, they've got a week off now, and then in 2 weeks it's out to Los Angeles to face Todd Gurley and Aaron Donald, so things do get much tougher. But the Packers do have a week to get healthy here and to regroup. So until 2 weeks in Los Angeles, for Tom, I'm Pete. Talk to you later.